I'm about to prove two things in this video. 1. Limb penetration in this game is a thing. You think you're hitting headshots, but your bullet is grazing their hand first. You deal reduced damage. I'm also going to calculate that damage reduction. 2. The damage report screen is not always accurate or in fact honest. This all started with this clip.
Gotcha!
According to my gameplay, I hit the dude once in the head and that was it. According to the damage report, I pierced his helmet and dealt exactly 40 damage, which is just enough to zero a head. Here's the problem. If I put the same helmet on the dummies and shoot at them with the same bullet, I always deal 41 damage instead. If I shoot at a naked part, I deal 45. No matter how I spin it and while I try, there's no way to deal exactly 40 damage. Well, almost no way. User Ginjabrad from the official Discord provided this angle for me. And indeed, if you hop over here and angle your shot like this, you will get 2 impact points. Since this damage screen only reports the most recent hit, we can see that the second hit, which landed in the chest area, does indeed deal 40 damage. So to reiterate, these bullets from this gun do 45 damage on flesh, but with this cheeky angle we managed to prove that limb penetration does exist in this game, and the second hit after penetration deals reduced damage. About 12% less to be exact. Second question, does a fully blacked out limb still block some of the damage? As we know, a fully destroyed armor is useless and doesn't reduce damage. However, hands and legs, even if they're blacked out, will still reduce final hit damage by about 12% again. Now, do different bullets and different armors affect this in any way? Testing on a naked dummy with all types of ammo gave me the same 12-ish% damage reduction, more or less. It doesn't matter if you're using a sniper or an SMG, it doesn't matter if it's red ammo or level 1 ammo. Interestingly enough, dum-dum ammo does not pierce limbs, which is how it should be, but it shows that the devs did put some thought into this feature. Okay, then I started applying armors. All the way up to level 5, it is all the same. So here's a rundown. We know that when you're piercing level 5 armor with level 5 ammo, you only deal about 65 to 70% of your original damage. Now, if you happen to be piercing through a hand first, 12% of that 70% damage will be reduced further. If your bullets are lower class and are not piercing, your blunt damage also gets reduced by a little bit. So if you normally deal 3 blunt damage with a clean shot, you will only deal 2 blunt damage after piercing an arm. Can you penetrate one person and hit someone behind them? This is the most infuriating part of this feature. Penetration only works on the same body, even if you're shooting elephant rounds for some reason. Maybe it was intended to be more fleshed out, but they axed it because it would be way too complicated. The armor of the first target, the armor of the second target, bullet velocity, that's a lot of headache. And this simplified limb penetration remained as a phantom feature of what was supposed to be more complicated. Now back to proving that the damage report screen makes stuff up. First of all, these hits were not made by me. These come from the sniper scav that shot at the guy just seconds before I did. Tweem.
Lol.
Notice that it seems like the scav also pierced his arm and hit his body with the one shot. Secondly, as the numbers already proved, I did not hit the helmet at all. The only way I can get exactly 40 damage with this gun, with this ammo, is if I pierce flesh and hit naked flesh after that. If I pierce an arm and hit a level 2 armor, I will still deal damage, but it will be 36 damage, and I would have been angry. My theory is that the game has to report damage reduction somehow, but since limb penetration is for some reason not coded into the damage report itself, it just makes stuff up on the spot. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That was a clean headshot.